should we start? I'm actually going to show that old launcher first. Because I'm going to exit out of it, though, first. Did you hear that? Yeah. Pring, that's a Churanga. That was the, let me do that again. That was how people knew, as soon as the game started, that it was something special. Something special was going to happen, but we're not going to use the actual launcher because that will actually not work. We have to use residual, because the nice folks at Residual actually made it work lovely. Oh, fancy. We love playing with the logo, I think. We still do that at Double Fine. It's Ashtray.
Sorry for the wait.
It's the last shot of the game.
I am ready to take you now.
I don't want to spoil the ending of it.
Take me where? No. There's no need to be nervous. Nervous? Oh, just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Eric Ingerson did this whole animation, this whole cutscene by himself.
But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent. I don't want a new travel agent.
Should I talk over the cutscenes? Or should I be quiet? Oh, man, Manny Calavera. So, Tony Plana did the voice of Manny Calavera, and he's also on, remember Ugly Betty? He's a father on Ugly Betty.
No.
He's really good.
What journey?
Disgusting.
Journey of the soul. It is quite a big trip.
There's a crazy Peter Chan design typewriter. It's got an old style keyboard and a crazy. I'm trying to read what it says on all those lockers behind there.
I mean, wouldn't you rather cross the land of the dead?
And the music is all sassy here. I love to have big posters like that on my wall. Wouldn't that be neat?
That's on top of the line express train. It shoots straight to the ninth underworld, the land of eternal rest, in 4 minutes instead of 4 years. Very few people qualify.
Oh,
Let's take a look at your
I got an extra one of these the other day. Someone brought these in.
The bad news is the train appears
Well, poor Stuff, he's looking at the fanciest pamphlet. He really thought he was going to go somewhere. I couldn't tell when I was writing this. That made me laugh so hard when Eric had him lean in there. That was always my favorite part. Getting this to like make sense what the whole deal was. It was so hard to pitch this story to people. Like, the rules are he's a travel agent and you qualify for a ticket based on how good you were when you were alive, but then you also have to kind of pay for it, but that's why he's a salesman.
I'll be leaving here soon enough. No thanks, you dead and no commission low-life cases like yours, Menso.
I'm not quite sure what a menso is, and that's a great thing about having Tony Plana in there, because I wrote like a script probably says something like idiot, and Tony's like, how about if I say menso? And I was like, what does that mean? He goes, oh, don't worry about it. It's gonna be great. I was like, okay.
Especially now with clients.
Because premium clients has got nothing in it,
Where do they get these guys?
and then I love he's really short.
Qualify for anything good, so I can't sell.
That's totally foreshadowing.
Can't work off my time.
Shucks.
Stuck selling walking sticks to a bunch of burros for eternity.
And I did not write burros.
I need better clients. I need
That's
a
another
real
Tony
saint.
Plana awesomeness.
I need a lead on a rich
Dead saint. And then we cut from the pre-rendered cutscenes to in-game. This is all in-game.
¿Qué es esto?
¿Qué es esto? Okay, now we're about to experience the most perfect and most infallible control scheme ever invented in a video game. Now I want to walk forward. What do I press? The forward button. Oh, I turned right. Okay, so it didn't quite work. No, these are the famous tank controls. Woo! Turning him in right. Turning him left. Forward. Backwards. They're meant to be used mostly on the keypad side of the controls, because everything you need is over here. The middle button, the 5, is examine.
Looks like I got a message.
Yeah, and then plus is like add to your inventory or pick up. So he walks to it, picks it up.
It's some sort of special work order.
To all agents from Office Manager Don Coper.
Copel. This is one of those, I had a list of like, every name in the game was like from something in like a Spanish, I had a Spanish dictionary I was using and like a kid's book of the Day of the Dead, and I was pulling, I think Copel is, I gotta look it up, it's like a certain type of I'm gonna look that up. Cut this part out so I look really smart. We wanted everything about the interface. We wanted had like no interface, so everything was literal. Nothing was like a metaphor. Because in a normal interface, the cursor is a metaphor for like your attention point, what you're looking at, and the highlight of a cursor is kind of like a metaphor for this is interesting, and your inventory, your verbs when they come up are a metaphor for what you're thinking about doing to that object. And we want everything to be just literal. So like when you're walking around, instead of highlighting things in the room, he actually looks at the thing when that came up. And we thought we were so clever for thinking of that because there wasn't a lot of that in games at the time. Like 3D games were not a big thing yet. And so head tracking, even though all games head track now, like head tracking is really, really common now. It was not that common back then. So we were like, it's a genius. Like, whoa. I think Chris Purvis was talking about how his eyes should bug out like a Tex Avery cartoon. Like, so you could really see what he's looking at. But anyway, we thought we were totally geniuses for coming. Maybe we were geniuses. But we thought that was really cool. Nothing in there. Glad that worked.
My message tube is full of nothing, as usual.
I love pneumatic tubes. You can still see these like in New York City. There's still tubes that run in between buildings. They don't run anymore, but there's tubes are still there. They're like these giant 16-inch diameter pneumatic tubes that used to carry messages between buildings. Crazy. It's over here.
My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats.
Okay, so about the controls. People always talk about why do we use tank controls instead of like point and click.
This end cabin is where I hang my clothes.
And there are a lot of things I talk about a lot because of like I was playing a lot of Tomb Raider and a lot of games like that use tank controls. But the real reason is Bioforge, which is the main inspiration for making a 3D adventure game. I really didn't like 3D at the time. It really looked ugly. But when I played Bioforge, this Origin game, I was like, this is how we could make 3D. By only having 3D characters rendered on the fly and the background being pre-rendered, we could have good-looking backgrounds and 3D characters. But the character in Bioforge would move through several different camera angles, and the controls would be very consistent. You just press forward, and he would keep moving forward no matter what the camera angle was. And the way they did that is by having these tank-like controls. And that's why we did that too. And you don't have to worry about, you can have crazy camera angles like shooting straight up at the character or down and not have to worry about moving through these angles while the character's walking around. You can see that more in different rooms. There's more stuff that we got.
It's a deck of cards.
Pick it up.
Better take these cards. It looks like a long day of solitaire for me.
Put them away. Here.
My boss is always giving me these motivational sales books. They bought the farm, now sell them the cows. Stuff like that.
Did you like that joke? I heard you breathing. Thanks for laughing at that joke.
Wasn't too long ago the name on that door was Supply Closet.
So much of the storyboarding, we did all the storyboarding on Chan Island up in San Juan, was like these little things like making sure that the walls were, so the chair was here so you knew that this wall wasn't like an interesting place to go, that was a wall. That was a wall and then this was a wall here. And that you could see the white on the floor to know, oh, there's a door here. So you could, even from this camera angle, know to walk your character towards that door. You know what I mean? So, because we didn't really show the door from that camera angle. You can see Manny has this kind of rundown old office, but Don's got the nice door, fancy door. It used to be Manny's door until he kind of fell behind in his quota. A big inspiration for the whole setup of this game is Glenn Ross, which was a movie I loved at the time. I still love that movie, but it's all about like who's up, who's down on the sales charts.
Because we're adding a little something to this month's sales contest. As you all know, first prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Anybody want to see second prize? Second prize is a set of steak knives. Third prize is you're fired.
It's my boss's secretary, Ava.
It's my boss's whipping boy, Manny.
Can you say whipping boy? Is that okay? Oh, you can say that.
big golden door to mediocre management.
A little respect for our fearless leader, please.
Why? I've worked here longer than he has, you know.
And you're proud of that?
Good point.
Dialogue. This is the one part of the interface that we couldn't, I never could make
Why aren't you at the poisoning?
literal poisoning with dialogue choices, because these are like the only like on-screen UI that is a metaphor. It's like a metaphor for what he's thinking of saying, which then we put in Psychonauts like in a thought bubble, so it was kind of literal.
What poisoning?
Yeah, the Code 3 gazpacho poisoning that everybody's at but you. Why do I send out memos if nobody reads them?
I missed the poisoning.
Any messages for me?
Besides the one about the poisoning?
Yeah.
I only have one other message for you, Manny. I'm not your secretary. I don't take your messages. So get it through your thick skull and stop forwarding your phone to me.
All right. But that sounded more like 4 messages to me.
Good one, man. Okay.
Busy as ever, I see.
I'd have more work to do if you had more clients.
Ouch.
Wow, that was really not necessary.
In my heart, though, you're still my secretary.
Manny, what are you talking about? I was never your secretary, even when you were on top. I got one boss, same as you.
Wow,
Don.
even when he was on top. Oh my God, where's everybody? This is the thing with adventure games. There's nobody here. Everybody's gone. He's like, where is everybody? Did you forget it's the Day of the Dead? And the Day of the Dead is when everybody who's dead goes to the land of the living to visit their relatives.
Visiting their
Because in adventure games, you always write things like, oh, there's a crowd scene that he walks through the city, you know? And then you realize, oh, that would be really expensive to make all those people. We have to have a reason why everyone's gone. Oh, it's the Day of the Dead. Everyone's gone. That's our excuse in this game.
We talked to Brandon yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We interviewed you.
Why aren't
He
you visiting
specifically
your
talked
family today?
about the
The boss
secretary.
is here, so I gotta be
She
here.
has a
How about you,
complicated
Cal?
animation.
No one back there I want
Yeah.
to see.
And you don't want Domino
Yeah.
alone.
I was going to talk about that because I did it.
Domino's here.
I'm really excited about I did Eva's Idle State. I wrote a whole in Lua.
So, you going to the Christmas
After I experienced this wonderful dialogue, I'll tell you all about her exciting.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oh man, what happened last year? Okay.
Well, gotta go hit the
Um,
place.
Okay, you show those bricks a lesson.
In Eva's idle animation, she will file her nails for a while, and then she'll transition to reading the paper, and then she'll transition maybe to typing, and she'll go back and forth between these things. And it's all, there's a system that looks at these tables for every animation she does and has a weighted probability of going to another animation. And so when she's filing her nails, it's a like 80% chance that she'll go back to filing her nails again. And there's a small chance that she'll go to look at her nails. And then when she's looking at her nails, there's a high chance that she'll go back to filing her nails. But there's a chance coming up that she might go to looking at something else. And so I wrote the system for it, so that for any character you can have just these weighted tables, and they'll go between these different animations. But she's really the character where we started all that. I was a really good programmer. Really good, really good. I like that creaking sound. Nice touch. Or the little scooch. It's nice. Oh, I didn't write that animation system. I didn't have anything to do with that. That weird little bug was obviously not,
It's a hole punch.
it's a hole punch.
Could I take your hole punch?
I doubt you could take my half punch.
It's a joke. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's a joke. So another thing that's literal is the inventory. The inventory actually just show you going through all the items in your inventory. There's your scythe. So you literally can,
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be. This deck of cards is a little frayed around the edges. Then again, so am I. Only I've got fewer suits. It's some sort of special work order.
right. You see how he backed up just then? There's a whole system for like, is there enough room for me to pull out my scythe? So, and it's Psy. Even though I know it's Psy, I had to say scythe because no one knows what a Psy is. But he can't, we don't want him, like, his scythe penetrating the walls all the time because look how big that thing is. So we make the actual walk boxes in the room shrink whenever he pulls out a scythe. So if he's not in a valid walk box, he he finds the valid walk box and walks into it. So if you put the scythe away, and then you like if you walk really close to a wall, and then you pull it out.
Not here.
Oh, if it's way too close to a wall, I guess. You'll walk away from the wall and pull it out. And that was all. I think that was Kevin Bruner's system for shrinking. Kevin Bruner now runs Telltale Games with Dan Connors. So there, now that's of course. I bet if you pull out a scythe in any Telltale game, it will have excellent wall detection. Try it. And that's also you can go through your inventory by scrolling through that, or you can press any of the numbered buttons. Some people don't know that you can actually go and pull out anything in your inventory by pressing the number buttons. No, 3 cards. No, I want this work order. What is it?
It's my boss's secretary.
No, not that.
My boss is with me.
Don't say that again. Okay. I'm going to use this in the hole punch. Even though that's not, I'm supposed to use the cards with it.
It's a hole punch. Memos are for reading and throwing away, and not much else.
Cards.
Manny, what are you doing?
Just marking cards, honey.
Nice. Okay. I'm out of here. See, look. Oh, man. See? Couldn't do that. Couldn't do that without tank controls. Run down the hallway. Run. I said run, Manny. Okay. Run. Don't bounce off this corner. What are you doing? I'm trying to show how awesome the tank controls are, Manny. Let's see if this works. Oh, I can't put it in here. I have to put it in down.
I couldn't play this card there.
I gotta put it downstairs. That's right. Okay. Let's go talk to Gladys. Or do I do the tie thing here? Nope. There's a clipping bug. Pre-rendered cutscene. Awesome Peter Chan cars. Peter Chan has this like butcher shop full of Peter Chan's a vegetarian, so he always incorporates butcher shop stuff in all his art. So it's like a butcher shop that has cars in it. Neat. Okay. Hello, Glottis. Are you in here? Am I too early?
Hey, service. Hey, who the...
Here it comes. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't expect. Sales agents usually don't come over to this part of the garage.
Glasses theme comes in.
Hey, you the driver?
Me?
See how his lip sync holds up.
No. I don't ride them, just rent them.
I'm Calavera. Manny Calavera.
My name's Gladys. I don't get many visitors. Hey, I got a message for Mr. Calavera.
Gladys. We made these shirts for our at the end of the project. We made the blue shirts. I should have worn that today. I got that somewhere.
Domino sent my driver home.
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
How do I see the inside of his mouth?
Looks
His lip sync's working.
driver.
Oh. We use this lip sync tool that our lead programmer Brett adapted from the program that Microsoft shipped for free that was meant to help you incorporate Clippy into all your apps. Like if you wanted to use Clippy the paperclip as a helper in your thing, you could lip sync Clippy somehow.
You wanna be my replacement?
We used that to lip sync all the characters and then touched up the hard things. And then Brett went and lip synced by hand the Rusty Anchor song.
Come on, Gladys.
Be my driver, Gladys.
Be my driver.
No, I can't. I'm
Okay, I'm seeing his shirt through his mouth. You're not big. Your cards are too small.
Too big? The cars are just too small.
Yeah, those dang compact
Compact cars.
cars. Hey, that gives me an idea. I could alter your car just
When this starts, Gladys' love souping up cars.
to let out the steam.
Gladys is really inspired by my love of Big Daddy Roth demons, and There's always got to be some big, flappy-tongued demon with bug eyes driving a hot rod in a game if it's going to be any good at all.
I can't torch anything bigger than a cigarette without
Oh, I got to get his work order signed.
boss himself.
I don't remember his shirt showing through the bottom of his mouth like that.
Back in a snap.
Yeah, too small.
I'm not too small.
Big. Everything around here is just too small.
See, I've taught him to blame other people for his problems. You're not too big. Hey, what's in here?
That won't help it get signed.
Put that away.
It's locked.
Ah.
Did you get that work order signed yet?
No. Can't we just do it without?
I told you I could lose my job. Manny, if I lose my job.
Hey, don't worry. Just go on back.
Forgot about that.
I'll get that work order signed.
Somehow. See if we made the water fountain work. Nope. Nope.
Did you get that work order signed?
Okay, that was funny the first time. See how they put a lot of work into you, the fact that you don't get stuck on those edges. You can just run around. I said run. Run, Manny. You don't get hung up. You just bounce off things. Land a living. I could run there, right? Go. We're going to land a living.
Can't go through on foot. People have tried, but they never came back.
Let's try it. Okay. Gotta get a work order signed. Hey, Eva. Will you sign this work order? Okay, what's that? What's that? Ah, that's what I want.
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, I've got Manny Calavera out here to see you.
Didn't I say no interruptions today?
Eh, sorry, Cal. Maybe tomorrow.
That's too late.
Oh yeah, like you're going anywhere.
That's not very nice. She is mean. I always think that's a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but it's not. But it's so small you can't see it. But this is actually, I think, a scene from El Moro. Like, I think these are concept art. And this is like a blimp going around like a building in El Moro. Let's go downstairs. Let us see the town of El Moro. There's a building, 450 Sutter in San Francisco, that looks just like this. That's where my dentist is.
Not that I have a choice, but I wonder if I'd be happier working on a ship. Then again, I'm so competitive, I wouldn't be able to relax until I was captain.
Oh, excellent foreshadowing, Tim.
Ah, the old head of the department. Way before my time. I heard he was a total slave driver.
Oh, slave jokes. Slave
That's
jokes.
the door to the packing room.
Go in the packing room.
It's locked.
How do you know? You didn't even touch it.
It's locked.
Raise your hand up. Totally half-assing it, man. Did you notice how I didn't move my finger that whole time? Through the excellence of tank controls? Watch, I'll do that again. Wow. Wow. Oh. Sorry. Actually, I haven't played this with a, I should try playing it with the controller and the Mario controls. I mean, the camera relative controls. Later. I'll try that later. I've never actually practiced that way much because I got so used to playing it this way.
Let's see. Where am I on this? Don Copal, Domino Hurley, Junior Sales Associates. That better not be me.
Why are you in a slump, Manny? Paul Topeless and Japheth painted a lot of the textures. Japheth Pieper, because specialized in our color. He's a colorist. Let's see if I remember this correctly. We're using a mix of the Jedi Knight engine for our 3D rendering, and we're using the Rebel Assault streaming video. So Rebel Assault would stream film, but they would lay on 2D image on top of that. So you get like a 2D cockpit of an X-Wing and then a trench run going by. So we would use that to have like the crane at the end of the world in year 3, and then we'd stream like water flowing off the end. So that was very unusual, I think, at the time. Petrified Forest, Rubicava, we're going there next. Maybe we'll take this freeway.
Freeway. I shouldn't even be standing here.
No cars, I promise you, no cars are gonna come off down that road. Because that'd be way too expensive. I want to get in this car and drive it. I'm sure that works.
I remember the year they built that. Mostly because it cost so much, we didn't get bonuses that year. Tacaños.
What was that word you just said?
I remember the year they built, mostly because it cost so much, we didn't get bonuses that year. Tacaños.
Oh, we can look it up. Hold on. This is a lovely feature. Chuck had a wire up. We were so into like it being film, like a film, that we made the game export it into like screenplay format. So you can actually look at every word that's been said so far in the game, including like exterior, entrance to the Department of Death, day, screenplay format, stage direction, and dialogue that's said. So Manny said, oh, we didn't do natural language correction back then. See, nowadays, Melina would listen to every single line that's said and then read the text, and anything that's different, she would type in the difference. So she would have written that little phrase right there. But that's not in there. Most of us didn't get bonuses that year. And then some possibly incredibly offensive Spanish phrase afterwards. Okay. I hear the theme of the parade. There was a lot of stuff that happened in this town that was going to happen in this scene. Oh, pigeons. This is one of the frustrating things about this game, was that, or just doing a game like, because there's a whole city and you can see the whole city and oh, look at all those people. You never get to go back there. And so I always wanted to do like a GTA style version of this game. And the first thing you get to do is punch this clown and walk through the tent and then all of a sudden run through this whole street and like run back there. But for now, you can't get through there. You just have to like, it was still exciting to like make a 3D game for the first time and see things like this. Like, oh my God, there's a pigeon moving through space. I know that sounds really boring, but in 1997, that was really exciting. And this, believe it or not, is not Jack Nicholson.
Hey, what's going down, Joe? The bank off, suit.
I know you're like, that's Jack Nicholson, right?
Practicing what?
Ring in your neck. What does it look like?
Not Christian Slater either.
Twist me up one of them, okay?
Yeah. Twist this, all right?
That's pretty graphic. Dara O'Farrell was our voice director. And Chris Brown worked on it as well. So I believe an editor. And we had a lot of people on the voice staff. But you can't do a cat.
Do a cat. Shows what you know, buddy.
I can do anything. I can do birds, amphibians, famous poets. Go ahead. Name one.
Should I go right for the Robert Frost? That's what the people want.
Trying this stuff.
In different languages, I should look up in different countries. A lot of people were like, we don't know who Robert Frost is because it's an American poet. And so in other countries, he's like, in France, he's like Captain something else. He's like not Robert Frost. There's Robert Frost. Miles to go before I sleep.
This doesn't look anything like Robert Frost.
I mean, you don't know it doesn't look like Robert Frost. I bet the artist looked it up. I hear he had a very pointy nose and Conan O'Brien's hair. It looks a little bit like Conan O'Brien. See if I can give it back. I want to return it.
Some of my finest work.
That's weird. Manny didn't say anything. So we always had to reuse models because we didn't have that many of them. I swear that's like Olivia Ofrenda right back there. She's got a purple beret and a gray suit, but I'm not sure. I never noticed that until just now. We did a fake marketing shot once for a trailer, and we showed Olivia walking down this street in Amaro, and we always said, well, later like, oh, she's never there. That was just a fake marketing shot, but she was there. What was she doing there? Nobody knows.
The bread of the dig. The bread of the dig.
always hate when two characters do the same idle animation at the same time, but these guys are doing it just a little bit ahead of each other, which is almost worse. But I love skeleton birds. I'll forgive them by the general rule that anything skeleton birds do is cool. Let's go down this alley.
This doesn't look anything like Robert Frost.
Quit it. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, that's a
I don't
weird.
like the way that eye is looking at me.
See that sound effect hint? Go thump thump.
I don't like the way that eye is looking at me.
Oh, I shot a balloon right through my back.
Hello?
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 Oh, I don't need ties. The ties are already here. I like how he just does this. Like you can... Can you imagine doing that? You're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna climb this tie rope up 40 stories. I'm just gonna do that. I couldn't do that up one story. Ah, what the heck, you know, games.
It's the loose end of the rope made of ties. It's pretty long, though.
It makes that sound kind of romantic.
It's the loose end of the rope made of ties.
Made of ties, the rope made of ties. Those pigeons are so cute. It's pretty long, though. Why did you say that? Oh, because you can pick it up. Now you can do stuff with it. Oh! Throw it onto that. Can I walk around with it? Throw it onto that ladder. Oh, that's a little contrived. Adventure games. It happens. Oh, wait, I didn't want to go. Okay. This is Dawn's office. It has the most beautiful wallpaper ever. I wish I could get this wallpaper in my house. I don't know if this is Japheth or Paltopoulos. Look at that. You see, I love the smooth walk boxes. He didn't get stuck. He just walks around smooth. Can I look at this stuff?
This place is a mess.
This kind of mess.
This place is a mess.
Oh, his tube. What's in his tube?
So this is where Gopal sends out all the work orders. He's got a lock on it. Can't believe he doesn't trust me. This place is a mess. It looks like Don's rigged his computer to automatically answer his intercom.
Aha. We solve some puzzles here. Solve some puzzles. Not now, Eva.
I'll just change his auto response here.
I just want to hear it.
No, wait! I'm in the middle of a very important meeting!
I like that voice actually. Cool. Okay.
Didn't I say no interruptions today? Whatever it is, it will have to wait. Ava, please. I need a little time alone.
I wonder if that's also Alex Bloomfield.
Ah, Christ, Ava, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
That's it. Anything in your garbage?
This place is a mess.
I pre-rendered look. It reminds me a little bit of Bad Mojo. A lot of the pre-rendered 90s games had this kind of something about the shadows.
Hey, that place doesn't look so narrow from in here.
I know there's nothing else in this room.
Memo from the desk of Don Gopal. Hey, work orders are assigned by my office and are not exchangeable among salesmen.
Oh, good hint. Good hint.
Selling and especially stealing work orders will result in severe disciplinary action.
I thought I could get in here. Okay, I gotta get that work order signed. After the poisoning, everything changes. I'm running on a ledge. Jump! God, this used to give me fear of heights. Okay. They just like, yeah, jumps. Oh, what is he? Some sort of crazy Russian rooftop person? What do they call those people? Ledgers? Toppers? You know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Five. The work order.
If I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, Mr. Calavera has something out here that he says...
You know you solved the puzzle when the render gets pre-rendered.
Right, Ava, just sign it yourself,
Here's our film school touch here.
You'll have to excuse him, Manny. It's probably a really hard crossword puzzle he's got in there today.
The lighter stuff, I mean.
Eva, rest. I had no idea you had this kind of power.
Well, we all have our secrets.
Iguanas. He's cool. Mark Hamer, still a Double Fine animating. This is cutscene, I mean. That's not Mark Hamer. He animated this, I mean.
Yeah, well, they say black is slimming.
His arms, like going in the windows. Por favor. Híjole. Con este poisoning. Híjole. My brother came back from Mexico and he went there as an exchange student saying, Híjole, mano. No one still knows what he meant. Oh, listen to that music. Don's got a nun. You know that's going to get a lot of points.
The living still give me the creeps.
We just want everything in Land of the Living to be just ugly and creepy. Look at that hand. That woman's hand. I always like, have you ever seen that trick where you take someone's face, a picture of someone's face, and you cut out their eyes and their mouth and you flip them upside down and they just look demonic? They just look horrifying. That's a lot of these look that way to me. Oh, look at that creepy guy there on the floor. Man, he doesn't have a shadow. It's all just creepy and weird.
I have to say, this food looks pretty good.
Pick it up.
Camp Reap hamburger. Cows are a whole other bureau, not to mention the lettuce.
There's a little touch of a bell when he opens the sign.
I don't want to miss
Those
it.
sound guys are good. It's really hard to put the walk boxes in here because everything's at a weird, crazy angle.
Can't take the living. They gotta go through channels.
I guess the idea is that they're all frozen in some weird. I'm walking through like some frozen time.
It's the fear of death that makes monsters of us all.
Oh, do you see how he changed her like expression? Ah!
Scaring the living is technically against the rules, but we all do it. If I scale them to death, then they'll become a customer. But I'll get nailed with a conflict of interest rap.
No, I'm just scared of the cop.
It's me, Death. I'll see you soon, okay? I know you can't hear me, but try to feel what I'm about to say deep down in your soul. Don't eat the gazpacho. Fun's fun, but I've got work to do.
Look at this. This looks delicious, though. I do want to eat that. It's like a chocolate Coke with like ice cream in it. That's really good. We also had John McLaughlin doing 3D art and Paul Zinnis. And
My sight. I like
no,
to
I
keep
said
things
use
where
it.
my heart used to be.
There we go. Swing. He's so little. It's like Alfred Hitchcock on the thing.
Nice bathrobe.
God, who played that guy? I should have a cast list of everyone in the cast.
But we offer several travel package upgrades if you care to.
Cut the yap. I want something cheap where I can get some rest. Now that's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You know, Manny, I could make this car a little faster if you wanted.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, slam the front into the weed, tub the rear end, full blowing, pop it out of the hood.
You'll get plenty of rest this way, Mr. Martinez. We safely
So that was based on a friend of mine.
two chemicals mixed like this.
On second thought, I want to upgrade my package.
Sorry, Bruno, but you didn't qualify for anything better. But here, have this complimentary mug.
We should have made those mugs.
Wait, can't you find something where I can move my legs.
This is pretty cool though.
You know I'd like to, Bruno, but my boss is a real hard ass.
I gotta be a hard ass when I got lazy single wavers like this jolly boy working for me. Manny, you couldn't find a sale at a yacht club.
I got a sale right here.
I'm talking premium sales, Calavera. Like the kind Domino makes.
How am I supposed to make premium sales with the scumbag clients you're sending me?
Hey, now you're blaming the clients? I've had it with you, Manny.
So
Have a bag of premium before the next sales report comes in. You're out. Out on the street. No job. No way
Poor
to
Manny.
live off your time. Just your fancy suit.
So my car that caught fire when I was working on Full Throttle, I was working on it, fixing it up with my friend from high school, Paul Bonzi. Paul Bonzi, you're out there. He, we were fixing it up, and he was always talking about how cool it was gonna be. And he's like, yeah, we're gonna slam the rear end, drop the tub the rear end, slam the front into the weeds.
Flying here tied to a brick.
Dual blowers popping out of the hood. Wah, wah, wah. He's like trying to get me excited about how cool the car is gonna be. We still haven't finished that project. But I did use that line in the game. So I hope you like that ball. The character is not otherwise based on him, except for the general enthusiasm for driving cars, of course. So now, Don's gonna be in his office. Oh, Don's door's open. Now, okay. I think actually I can't do this. I have to go in his room, because I have to get the mouthpiece. Now look at that sweat stain. Hi, Don.
Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore. Hey, Callie, how you doing?
His mouth shut up. You should be more mumbling. Hey, Callie, how you doing? I'm gonna alt tab out of here for 1 second. I feel like everything is so quiet. Will I just ruin everything if I change the mix? Domino thing. Turn down a little bit. I think he's doing that correctly, but did some research. Well, no. I think someone told us you hit it twice. What do I know about hitting anything? What is your
I want to
question?
ask you a question. Shoot, slugger. Is it hard to kiss up to the boss so much when you got no lips? Hey, I got all the lip I need. I get it from you.
Enough.
What did you do to get this job? You mean what's my secret to success? No, I mean how did you screw up and get stuck here at the DOD? What sin did you commit and how long are you gonna have to work here to
I
pay
could
it off?
easily ask you the same question.
Well, I could easily ask the same question of you, but I don't know the answer. I still don't know what I've done. Well, how could
Neither
it
do
be?
I.
Then neither do
I mean, I totally do. I mean, maybe I do. Maybe I
Well,
don't.
that's all I wanted to ask.
For now.
Well, kid, come back anytime you feel like continuing your education.
I cannot wait to grind you up.
Well, see you in limbo. Oh, that's great. We should do this more often.
Nice pants. Okay. Look at that awesome border. There's a JPEG painting up there. I want to see. I wonder if we still have that file somewhere. I mean, not that I have any of those assets anywhere. But that's an awesome painting. Look at that. Awesome Peeper. His last name was Peeper.
That's some premium-looking scotch. Have some, Manny, just so you don't forget what premium tastes like.
I'll let you know what premium tastes like. I don't know what that means. That was one of our first, like, animating with an object things.
That's some premium-looking scotch.
No. Okay. Can I get drunk? Oh, what's up there?
Look at all the diplomas. You have to have the proper attitude to get diplomas like those, Manny. Really? I thought you just had to have the proper postage.
Sick burn, Manny.
No messages in Dom's fancy red tube.
Don's fancy red tube.
Desk drawers? I don't have desk drawers. Hey, Dom. What's your screensaver password? Get away from my computer, Manny.
Remember screensavers? Dum da dum da dum. Boom boom boom. Dum dum dee dum. Dum dum. Dum dee dum. Okay, what have I done now? Now I bet everything's unlocked downstairs. I don't think there's anything in my office anymore, okay. I'm gonna run, make this game blow by. Speed run. Come on. What just... I'm so mad about that. I'm gonna keep a list of bugs. Ah, that guy!
You and your fancy suits and your nose holes way up in the air. Sticking your empty beer bottles down the message tubes. How fancy is that? Huh? Don't you boys upstairs realize the tube switcher is a sophisticated and
Bug
delicate
too.
piece of machinery?
What's going on with your jaw?
Huh? You think you're better than me?
What's that guy's name again?
No. Good.
What's that character's name? Get some crazy name. Oh, the server room. Yeah, so that's pre-rendered. And that's using Rebel Assault technology to pre-render something, and then everything else is, or Manny at least is. It's kind of neat, really. If you like stuff.
It's the sophisticated and delicate hub of all communications here in the Department of Death.
It was, that guy is based a little bit on our IT guy, just in that whenever the server would go down at work, or we had trouble with the server, people would go around saying, the server's down, and our IT guy would always be like, the server is not down. It's never down. It's just you can't get to it right now.
That red tube looks familiar.
If your tube is red for more than...
The deadbolt looks set. That wheel should open it.
It's got puzzle written all over it.
The wheel won't turn and the door won't budge.
I'm just impressed his thumb is on the right side of it and his fingers go behind
The
it.
wheel won't turn and the door won't budge.
Dun, 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 dun. Nope, okay, now. Ooh, tubes. Ooh, coffins.
For those who enjoy No Runo, you in one of these? Must have picked them up already.
This is someone who worked with us. I think Pete Seiko was like, he worked in some shipping room with some
That smell.
company where they would mix two chemicals to create shipping foam. Is that what's happening? Am I remembering that right? They would just blow. They just like before they use like all the air packets that they ship with now. They would just put something in a box. And they would fill it up with this like foam to make sure it didn't break.
It's a lump of our packing foam.
I got it. Oh, well done. Nice. So I gotta go fill up some. I gotta go put that in. Oh yeah, balloons. Balloons. I know there's nothing interesting here. I wonder if I tagged it. No. I was wondering what I tagged and what I didn't tag. Okay. I need to get some balloons from not Christian Slater. Not Jack Nicholson. Pan flutes are not really Mexican. They're more South, Peruvian. But we were really, maybe it's an international festival.
My kid wants another balloon animal. Jeez, what now?
So I get a balloon, I remember this, by asking for a dead worm.
A dead worm. Heck, that's easy.
Ooh.
There's no limit on those.
Oh good, because I need about 3 of these, I think. Huh.
That's not what balloons are for. That's not what
No,
balloons
put it away.
are for. My kid.
Oh man, Wait, I can't ask for one again?
A dingo?
That's my.
See how he spins around so you can't see? Wait, where'd he get the white? How do you get white on a balloon, this blue balloon? Oh, I need a chunk of coral. Where do I get the chunk of coral? It's in Dawn's desk. I need Dawn to go away. Okay.
Just a regular old balloon dog. I don't see what's so dingo about it.
The teeth. And its love of baby flesh. The dead worm. Looks like a sour gummy glowworm. Robert Frost. It's like an ace of wine glasses. How do I get more dead worms? Do I have to go run all the way back and fill it up with packing material? What? What? Give me a hint? Okay.
My kid wants a dinosaur.
Oh, I just missed it because some idiot rephrased the text. I think 2's enough, but I'm gonna get another one.
My God. Do you have any more?
I just need one of each chemical. I'm skipping the whole process where you'd actually solve this puzzle. Because you want to get in that server room to steal a client. Look at me running through the world holding this tiny little balloon out. I'm going to go offer Eva my tiny little balloon.
I don't got the lungs for it.
I don't have the lungs for it, Annie. Okay, sometimes the take controls will bounce you off a door. That's true. Okay, let's see if I can guess the numbers. 7. What's that sound? Okay, do it. I have 1 blue. Nice. Gross. Okay. 8. No. 9. 8. 7. Nice. Okay. And 1 red. Okay. How do I remember how to do this? Okay, here we go. This building has a picture of itself on the elevator door. This building is super conceited. The elevator should come up really, it's so fast it should be managed to be like a pile of bones when the door opens. Hi, Eva.
What is that horrible squeaking noise you're making?
New shoes.
That was pretty funny. Okay, that was good. Hey, Eva.
Oh, that's what's making that terrible noise.
Man, I thought of everything. Geniuses. Here we go. There we go.
That's not what balloons are for.
Oh, that's what's making that
Okay.
terrible noise.
We didn't think of everything. You know, in the same way we kind of eased you around corners, it'd be nice if we eased you into doors. But then, Tim, why don't you just ease you into the puzzle solutions? Someone's saying online right now. Tim, big jerk. And I'd be like, I'm sorry. Sorry I made a game. And then, here we go. Big purple, whatchamacallit. Wait, what am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? I don't want to do this wrong.
Look out below.
Look at that. Love it. It looks like a scene from Jedi Knight. Yeah. That's bad. I don't know what happened, but that's bad. The same color. Shove it in. Wah wah. Server's down.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, not again.
Just notice how bright that fire extinguisher was.
You trying to blow this joint sky high? That's a magnesium compound fire extinguisher. Spray that on this packing foam and we'll both be riding the giant Roman candle out of here.
What? Why would they put something so dangerous in here?
I guess they didn't expect this room to be full of hazardous waste.
That's the most made-up science I could ever have made up. That there's a fire extinguisher that when you blow on packing material catches fire. How could I ever justify that? By using magnesium, like the most flammable thing I could think of. Okay, all I need to do is turn this deadbolt. Yeah.
I've just locked an open door. Strange, yet symbolically compelling.
I learned that trick somewhere. I think I'm lost in space. Lost in space, they're locked in this alien jail cell, and he puts a piece of tape on the door while the jailer is in there.
Good enough for government work.
He has some crazy name like Wallert, or what's his name? Whoa. Shouldn't be looking at my phone. Okay. Wait, how come I didn't see him go out? Did a Rockford Files turn? There we go. And that was a pre-rendered door moving while Manny pulled on it. That was crazy. I don't think I wired that up because that would have been crazy. There we go.
I think that's the other end of Domino's message too.
Oop, I just missed him on the client.
Just get in there.
Okay, now I gotta use Robert Frost.
That red tube looks familiar.
Nope. There we go. Swing. Come on, I'm baiting it. Boonk! I got it.
Colomar, client number 9308, blah, blah, blah. Died of chickenpox, time of death, yada,
Chickenpox, that's sad.
Aha. Positive attributes, volunteered time, reading stories to dying children.
Oh, that's harsh too.
That's good.
Didn't
That's
animate
really
out
good.
very well.
I think you're ready to say this, Colomar. I think you're the one for me.
Mercedes. The same IT guy who said the server is never down came up with the name Mercedes though, and said a nickname should be Meche.
Are you loco? What got into you?
Yay, Bone Wagon!
Car.
Oh yeah, and it's even better company now. I'm in.
Bone Wagon. Bump the window! You're slow! Domino. Someone just put a heavy metal version of this up today on the web. Where? Rip?
Buenos dias.
You're not the nurse?
Naked.
No,
You're not here to give me my medication?
no, but I am here to ease your pain.
Guess they couldn't save me, huh?
No, but there's still a chance you could save me.
That's a lot of responsibility, Mr. Calavera. What makes you think I've been all that good?
Miss Colomar,
Meche, please.
Meche, I can see it in your face and in your file here, where it says you're entitled to a first-class ticket to
The number 9 train.
nowhere.
Wait, what?
What?
Did I do something wrong?
Not according to your bio. It was spotless. At least the part I read was.
This is just not a pre-rendered
I'm
cutscene.
not sure I like the implication, Mr.
We
Calavera.
didn't do too many of these. It's a live, running on the fly cutscene. Your fingers are penetrating. Oh man. No one notices that.
The only implication here is that I'm fired.
Is it something I did?
Yes.
Are you sure you're Mercedes Colomar?
Yes. Would you like to see my birthmark?
Yes.
Sure. Where is it?
It's wherever you guys put my skin.
Good one. Burn. Let's go find it. That would be creepy. It's like in an envelope. It's all folded up. Here it is. And years later, I got married. My wife's maternal grandmother was named Mercedes, but her husband called her Michi, and not Meche. Michi. But Alex, the IT guy, came up with Meche. Anything about your past you haven't told me?
Anything about your past you haven't told me?
Quite a bit,
Mercedes.
considering I've told you nothing.
Did you kill much when you were...
Did you kill much when you were alive?
Like kill a little bit?
Very little.
Never killed anybody?
I have to confess, I never killed anybody.
And the actress from who played Mercedes was on the Tony Danza show.
Not
Fun
even
fact.
a teensy bit of killing?
Maybe I just wasn't trying hard enough.
Were you a big shoplifter?
Well, they accused me of it once.
Really?
But it wasn't my fault. That puppy followed me out of the store.
Oh. Mean to animals?
Oh no, I love animals. Once, when I was volunteering at an animal shelter,
Stop right there.
Just stop right there. Ever cheated on your taxes?
I've never paid taxes in my life.
Aha.
I've never made enough money to be taxed. You know, it's mostly been all volunteer work.
Uh-huh.
Trust funder.
Ever cheated on your husband?
Mr. Calavera, there's no ring on my finger.
There's no skin on it either.
I guess you'll just have to trust me then.
It's not necessary to bring that up.
Litter?
Oh, Manny, is that the best you can do?
Work with me, Meche. Give me some dirt.
Well, I could do something bad right now if that
Whoa.
would help.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wouldn't count. Sorry. I give
I
up.
think she was just flirting with
Don't
us.
say that, Manny.
You know what I have to do? I just have to go straighten this mess out.
Sorry to be so much trouble, Mr. Calavera.
It's no trouble, but please, call me Manny.
She just did like 5 times. Okay. Excuse me, walking. It's the tank controls.
I'm sorry I let you down, Manny.
She cares a lot. She just met him. Maybe I should use some objects on her first. This is an adventure game.
This end cabin is where I hang my cloak.
I got a Reaper. I have to walk to a safe place first. When we were working on it, we found out that the Frighteners was doing a very similar thing with their game, but it was more like a switchblade. He has a switchblade.
Our relationship has moved beyond that.
Oh, see? Anticipated everything.
A deck of cards just wouldn't help there.
Almost everything. Dingo, getting out.
That's not on fire. That's not on fire.
He should have said, she's not that hot. That'd be a better line. But kind of mean. I think that would have been a good line, actually. Is Dawn gone? Dawn.
Domino's door is locked.
Is Dawn gone, yay? Come on. Oh!
Hey, Funny Bones! In my office, now! You vandalized company
Wallpaper.
property in order to obtain secret information so you could take your illegally modified company car and your unregistered driver and run Domino here off the road. All in order to steal a client from
Wallpaper.
her legitimate agent.
There's nothing legitimate about this place. You give all the good clients to Domino.
Manny, now I'm embarrassed for you.
You've embarrassed the whole office. I'm going to call
Manny,
you
the only
in
person with a
here so
Spanish
you can
accent.
Apologize to her yourself. Ava.
Cuban
send
accent,
in Miss
actually.
Colomar, please.
She left about 15 minutes ago, sir. She said she had a long walk ahead of her and she wanted to get started.
Walking? She had a ticket on the number 9. Why does she think she has to walk?
That's the best package I could find for her.
Now you see why I give all the good clients.
I think he was
the
double
Domino.
laughing. Did you hear that?
That woman was a saint and a shoo-in for a double-end ticket that she's not going to get because you just couldn't find it.
Oh, it's because
And
Domino
now,
stole it.
Because of your little stunt, she's out there, on her own, walking by herself through the petrified forest,
Oh,
facing
man.
the demons of the underworld, alone and unprotected. This is her reward after a lifetime of hardship and public service? Her destiny stolen by some overreaching salesman looking for a fat commission he didn't deserve. Get in there and stay put until the boys downtown tell us what they want done with you. Someone's gonna take the fall for this, Calavera, and it ain't gonna be me.
What kind of boss can lock you up in? That's a real tough job. Guess it is a government job. Okay.
It looks like it dispenses something called Philodent.
Oh man, the mouthpiece. I gotta get out of here.
Doesn't open.
Gladys.
Hey, anybody out there?
Salvador Limones.
So, Manuel, have you thought about what you have done?
Who's out there?
I'm you. Or rather, I was you years ago.
Yeah, well, I'm me now, so get lost. Get me out of here.
The only way out, Manuel, is to be taken back in. If you are truly still loyal to this company, declare it loudly. The management might hear and stick you right back in their fold.
The DOD runs a crooked game, and I intend to prove it.
You would do that? That could cause this agency a lot of trouble.
I'm gonna blow the lid off this place.
Young man, you are an enemy of the Department of Death. Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Salvador Limones and guest.
Where are you taking me?
To the headquarters of the LSA,
LSA?
the Lost Souls Alliance. We're a small group, Manuel. We're always looking for new soldiers.
There's so many locations.
To do what exactly?
We need help in our intelligence unit. You know Eva, of course.
Manny?
I was once a Reaper like yourself, Manuel. But I uncovered a web of corruption in our beloved Department of Death. I have reason to believe that the Bureau of Acquisitions is cheating the very souls it was chartered to serve. I think someone is robbing these poor, naive souls of their rightful destinies, leaving them no option but to march on a treacherous trail of tears, unprotected and alone, like babies, Manuel.
Like babies.
What's your evidence?
That's where you come in, Manuel. Or should I call you Agent Calavera?
Manny suits me fine. I'm not looking to join any military organization, Sal. I just want my job back so I can work off my time and get out of this dump.
Well, you won't even be able to get out of this city without my help. Which means, of course, you won't be able to find that woman and you'll
Christmas, faking Christmas.
You're ready to join the cause, my friend.
Christmas, making
Come talk.
Christmas.
We might be of some use to each other.
Eva, you had a secret from me, Eva.
It's my boss's secretary's evil, so you're not really a secretary.
I'm a spy, Manny.
Well, that's the last time we used that temp agency. Any messages for me?
Yes, join or die.
But I'm already...
Again.
Doesn't Cabal wonder where you are?
Don and Domino are both locked up in Don's office with some bigwig from downtown. Some fatty in a fez.
Who is the fat man, I wonder? How does he fit into the sinister puzzle?
Sinister puzzle.
Salvador has this great lean-in animation. We got so much use out of it.
How long have you been a spy?
Salvador recruited me about a year ago. I couldn't resist him. He's just so noble.
I'm off.
Fight the good fight, babe.
Fight the good fight every moment. Okay. Do I need anything down here? I gotta go get the mouthpiece. And oh, look at that. To we get the shadows working? Where you're no. I remember that. That was hard. Okay. Sal.
Open that door, Sal. I got places to go. Does that mean you're ready to join us? Okay, I'm in. What do I have to do? I'm going to build an underground army of souls to fight the injustice I have seen in El Marro. Communication will become vital as the Lost Souls Alliance spreads out. We'll need messengers we can trust. Do you know something I don't know? Have you ever wondered why your clients, even your best clients, never seem to qualify for the packages you know they deserve? Yes. My last client in particular, Mechi. Well, they all did qualify, Manuel. Especially her. But somehow, somebody with access to the files has stolen their just rewards. Their sweet hereafters. Their tickets on the number 9?
Yeah.
Precisamente, amigo.
Precisamente, amigo.
You want me to be your messenger? No, Manuel. Our numbers are small and our agents are too valuable to risk that sort of work. History shows only one messenger to be of use to a cause like ours.
Pigeons.
Carrier pigeons.
Yeah. I'll go get you a pigeon.
If I grab some pigeons off the roof, will you let me go? No, I need to raise them from birth, Agent Calavera.
Eggs.
I need you to bring me their eggs. What would they do with the tickets? A ticket on the number 9 is like a leaf of gold, Manuel. Especially to one who has died with a less than perfect record. Someone is profiting here from those that would buy their way into heaven. You're keeping me here because you need the eggs?
It's a Woody Allen
Why
joke.
are you still here, Calavera? Go get me an Air Force before it hatches.
Okay. Right.
I'm off. Farewell, Agent Calavera. And
Viva la revolution! I mispronounced that.
where does this go? To a secret tunnel out of the city. But it opens for members of the LSA only.
LSA. LSA. Yeah, that garage door's open. Clever. If I can climb the ties, why can't I climb that rusty drain pipe right there? Now, I need to just get Don's mouthpiece. Okay, I don't need... Okay, I know what I need to do. Don's... Amazed how well I remember this game. So smart.
When was the last time you played this one?
I really didn't play this one since... Like, we're also burnt out after we finished it. I really walked away. Like, walked out the door and did not... I don't think I played it since the day it shipped. In 1998. It's weird. You hear the music still dizzy like Vertigo? Like Bernard Herrmann? Oh, I need Domino's, the mouthpiece and...
Dom's office is empty.
Wait, why is it not locked now? What's that? Shadow? What? Jump! I love really early 3D stuff because it always reminds me of Alone in the Dark. Like an object like this. Book. And pick that up. Oh, that's the speed bag. Speed bag? Yeah, speed bag.
Ugh, Domino had this in his mouth. It's Domino's mouthpiece. Why am I carrying this around?
Deep ba-dum, deep dum. I kind of don't remember what I'm going to do with Donald's mouthpiece, though. Oh, wait, I need the Coral and Don's. Here we go. How did I forget that? Open that. What happened? Oh. Get it.
There's something glowing in there.
Get it.
It looks like a glowing hunk of coral.
That's strangely shaped like a grappling hook. It's a tiny palm tree. Oh, you get that pigeon. If you catch the pigeon, you get an achievement. I got it. Okay. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. 8, 7. It's a weird noise. No, 7. Use. Wait, I guess first I have to pull that out.
I wonder if that's how Domino meant it to be used.
That's probably exactly what he had in mind. Okay, there we go. Do it. Schwang. Now, how would you even... Oh, God. Do you know the average strength of the average tie is not very... And one-handed? Also, he has no muscles, so... That shadow is really strong. And that is a really loud pigeon. Dum, da-dum, da-dum. Oh, time for pigeon fun. Okay, now I need to get over to the eggs. Oh, wait, I don't need birds. Do I need birdseed? Oh, I need the breadcrumbs. Son of a monkey. Hi, pigeons. Why am I scared of pigeons anyway? Because of Alfred Hitchcock again. The birds. We should have old-timey airplanes going around back here. Bone planes. I don't want to blow the Robert Frost joke too early, but...
They might not know how much scarier a dingo is than a regular dog. That's not on fire. Don't make me touch you with this.
A fire extinguisher should have been a valid solution to the puzzle. It should have worked.
Don't make me touch you with this. It's got Domino Hurley's germs all over it. I think I'm only scaring myself.
And this too.
This ought to scare them. Fearless little smug squabs.
Smug squabs. It's like late at night, 4 in the morning. I'm a little smog squabs. That makes sense. Yeah, smog squabs. When I used to work at my dad's doctor's office. Like, you gave me money to do odd jobs, and I was like 12 or 13 or something. And one of the jobs was to be up on this roof like this, and it was covered in just junk, like leaves and pigeon crap. And it was like a tray of brownies, but not delicious brownies, just like this kind of weird sludge. And I would cut it with a shovel. I would cut it into these squares like brownies and shovel it over the edge and throw it in this dumpster. So gross. And every once in a while I would find a totally intact, like an archaeologist, like I'd find this pigeon skeleton completely just like Jurassic layer in the turd brownie that I was excavating from the roof. This perfect pigeon. Obviously I put all that pain into the work that you see here. Look, the 3 methods of travel: the boat, the train, and the blimp right there. Everything has been thought through, not by me, but by the artists. Okay, let's go get some bread. Should at least wrap, you know. Why did I pick up some Bread of the Dead when I was down here?
really didn't get to celebrate the festival this year. I think I'm entitled to a little pan de muertos.
Can I get 2?
I'll just take a little more bread to honor the dead.
Can I get 3?
I'll just take a little more bread to honor the dead.
Can I get 4?
I'll just take a little more bread to honor the dead.
Is this alright? I'm gonna crash this.
I'll just take
Ah!
a little more bread
Scary.
to honor the dead.
I got a lot of bread here. This is not right. I didn't know I could do that. Maybe it just fills your inventory and then stops. Ah, I gotta get rid of this bread. I think it was because you could mess up so many times and the pigeons would eat a lot of your bread. Of the dead. Ah. Oh my god, totally breaks right there. We didn't animate the entire chain of... It's as close as we came to a cloth simulation in the game. Monkey climb. Monkey. Okay, here we go. Now. Come on. Run. Now I can put the bread here. Can you play this game? You know this puzzle? I have 2 balloons. That's if I just put a balloon here. They won't come over.
Maybe that will scare them. Eventually.
What? The crumbs are going over here, and it's not lined up with his hand. Oh. Why is he going right there? Oh, here they come. Here they come. Well, that scared those guys, but why did it scare the other ones? Yeah.
Yeah, beat it, you lousy little ledge pickers.
Got the word peckers in the game. Now I steal your children. It's only fair.
You must come with me, young ones, for I am the Grim Reaper. Man, are those pigeons gonna be ticked.
I wrote that before I had a child and realized how traumatic that would be. But they are just pigeons. Okay. Now, what do I have? I have the eggs for Sal. Okay. And now I still need to get the, I can do that while I'm out here. He didn't tell me to do that, but I remember I'm going to need this eventually. No. No, go in the garage door. One of the hard things is like you put down these walk boxes and you can walk into a neighboring room at different points and making sure that you appear at the right place in the new room at the right spot. Like I can be way down here or way up here when I walk into this next room, so we had to make sure that you appear in the right spot over there. And a 2D versus doing an all 3D game is much easier than doing a half 3D game.
Hey, what did they do with Glottis?
Well, I was in here before, so I know that Glottis is gone. Not sure why that was. Oh, whoops. No, not bread. I gotta find a way to get rid of this bread. my mouth? Where's my There we go. Okay, get the Bondo in there. We called it Bondo,
Philadent. Good for dents, great for dentures.
but you can't call it Bondo. That's a brand name. But it was referred to internally as the Bondo puzzle. Philadent, which is funny because I think Philadent is also a brand name for dentures. Like, that's the stuff that holds dentures together. Don't crash. I didn't save my game lately. Oh. Speaking of, I should save the game. Just in case.
Agent Calavera and 2 guests.
The eggs of the guests. Did you get that?
Check these babies out. Excellent.
They're literally babies.
With these, I can breed an entire army of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread now across the land, carried on the shimmering wings of justice, thanks to you, Agent Calavera.
I myself would also like to spread across the land.
But you can't. We need your dental work here to access the computer. I am sorry, but freedom has its price.
Freedom isn't free, man. But look what I got. Right.
But money's not important here. We all just want out.
You want to get out, Manuel, and so do I someday.
Wait.
But for some people, this world is all there is. They have decided to seek pleasure and happiness here in the
Yeah. How do
Now
I?
that's all the briefing you need, soldier. Viva la revolution!
How do I tell you that I want to get out of here with this dental stuff?
I have a little crap.
Ew, what is that? Custard?
Try it.
No thanks. I'm watching my figure.
You don't know cussing sanity because everyone just stands there. Let's see. Let's see here. Who do I give this to? I'll give this to you.
I'm not sure what to make of that. Why don't you show it to my intelligence officer?
I did.
Ew, what is that? Custard?
Try it.
No thanks. I'm watching my figure.
Oh, God. How do I initiate this puzzle? I forget. I jumped the gun on it. I haven't talked about the computer yet.
Ava, you got
You can't leave, Manny. We need access to the DoD computer network and we can't access without a salesman with
How does it do that? Fingerprints? I don't have any.
your teeth, Manny. Haven't you ever noticed?
I thought that was just a power search.
We need your teeth, Miss. Sorry.
Now.
Ew, what is that? Custard?
Try it.
No thanks.
Wait. Now you should know.
Ew, what is
Try it.
No thanks. Ew, what is that?
Try it.
No.
Okay. How do I?
What are you working on there?
I'm trying to get this radio work, but it looks poor Salvador's right. We need good old-fashioned homing
You
pigeon.
have fielding?
No, it's just Sal and me right now. But
I'm off.
fight the good fight, babe.
How about I didn't break it by solving that puzzle in advance?
Look, you got the eggs you wanted. Now can I go?
Sorry, but your teeth. The revolution depends on your teeth. Viva la revolución!
I gotta put the teeth. I gotta put that thing in my teeth. Look, there it goes. Here we go. Weird.
Wow, that made a perfect impression of my teeth. And look, quite a chalky aftertaste, too.
Now can I use it to solve a puzzle? Here you go. Check this out. That's a narrow corridor. That's a really modern extension cord to be using.
Manny, this looks like a perfect impression of your teeth.
See, I
We
hadn't
can
made
use
that.
this as a mold to make a fake set of teeth and get into the computer system that way.
Good work, soldier.
There we go. I think we're all
You
done.
are a friend of the revolution, Agent Calavera.
Almost done with year
And
one.
now,
We're leaving tomorrow.
Let me be of service to you.
And here
You
comes
must
the
go
big
to the
love
town
scene.
of Rubalcaba, my friend. You want to find your lost soul.
How do you know where she is?
I don't. But everyone who wants to get to the ninth underworld must cross the Sea of Lament, and therefore must go to Rubalcaba to get passage on a ship. As long as you get there before she does, you'll find her. But it may be quite a wait.
I'll wait as long as it takes.
Are you in
Are you
love with her?
in love with her?
Love? Love is for the living, Sal. I'm only after her for one reason. She's my ticket out of here.
Neat. How did he get at that little stump?
Some tunnel. I'm all the way to the edge of the petrified forest.
Oh my god, that's the end of the cutscene. Okay. We'll just stop there. What do you think? What do you mean?
Save it.
I'll save it. Okay, I'll save it there. Petrified Forest. It's not totally done with year 1 though. So that means, but year 3 is short, so you can still do it in four settings, I think, right? Okay, it's awesome. Good. Whoa, doesn't look like we're a quarter of the way through.
How's it hold up?
So far, so good. It's running really great. Good old residual. Good old residual FM. VM. Residual VM. Good old residual VM.
Really haven't played this in that long?
I can't think of any time where I must have played it.
Even to test the residual?
Nope. I know. I have not. I don't think I've played this game since 1998.
You did better here than you did in Day of the Tentacle.
I think. Well, Day of the Tentacle's much older. Much older.
You think this one's easier? Harder? Do you think of the puzzles, do they hold up?
Oh, he's smoking. I don't know. It's hard. I remember all these puzzles a lot more, because Day of the Tentacle's longer ago, or because some of the puzzles were wired up by other people. Actually, these are wired up by other people. I don't know. These are obviously far better puzzles. Obviously. No, I don't know. I don't know. It's stranger. Everything is stranger. You're making balloons like Robert Frost and making impressions of your teeth with the. No, Day of the Tentacle is stranger. I don't know. I'll let other people figure that out. Isn't that strange?
So you're still going to finish Day of the Tentacle and full throttle?
Playing him? Yeah. We should go back and finish those. I think I could finish Throttle in like one setting, unless the mine road's really problematic. There's a trick to it. Remember?